Hi, this video is about how to convert film to digital images, high-resolution images. If you're doing photography, you probably have most of the things you need. I've seen other tutorials. Most of them don't explain in detail. I'll be trying to explain it in detail as best as I can. And I do have some modifications. Now, if you search this video, you probably like film photography. The problem is sometimes the printing quality is not that good. Images can be blurry, and that costs you some money. And yeah, sometimes you're experimenting, it's too dark, the exposure, or too light, or the whole film, maybe you put the you misput the ISO, and you put another ISO when the film is like 200 and you put like 400, or you put it less. So yeah, and you just wish that you could fix it in Photoshop. There are machines to convert it, but as far as I know, I mean, the research that I did, which wasn't much, they're a bit expensive, and the resolution is not that high. So yeah, so what you're gonna need is a digital camera, preferably high resolution digital camera. The more resolution you have, the more megapixels you have, the higher the resolution. You're going to need developed film. You're going to need a box. I got this from my dad. It's an old PC speakers box, and you're going to need to put a hole in it about the size of one frame. Okay, bigger than one frame actually. And you're going to need to put see-through or almost see-through white plastic board. Okay, I tried to cut it the same size as the box, the top side, but it broke. But it covered itself. That's okay. You can probably get it at a stationery store maybe, or a store where they do signboards. Yeah, you can probably get it there. Just make sure that the piece you have is clean, and there's in the mixture itself from inside, okay, where the hole is going to be, there's no like residue or anything. Okay. Yeah, you're going to need a magnifying lens. I got this thing. My dad gave it to me. I don't know where he got it from. It's a Kodak Ektapro projection FF zoom lens, 75 to 120 millimeter. The f-stop is 5.3. Well, you can experiment with those. Okay, so this is the setup. Okay, you're gonna need a light source, preferably white light. Hold on here. With white lights, and this is the box. Okay, make sure it's open from the bottom. Okay. All right. You see that orange thing? You're gonna need to avoid that. Okay. And the picture has to be. Well, I'm going to show you how it's supposed to look like. It's not gonna. The colors are not going to be exactly the same here. I'm going to show you how it's supposed to look like there. Okay, so you get the image that you want. Okay, and choose the cat. Okay, there you go. Okay, some people put a plastic board under it and over it. That'd be really cool. That'd be much better. But I haven't gotten to get it yet. Okay, but it's okay because I got this thing and it can hold the film down. Let me see if I can show you here. Okay, it could hold the film down, make it straight. All right. Yeah. Try to avoid that. Let me fix the focus. Try to avoid the orange light. Thankfully, you can't see it. The colors are so thick. Yeah, if the picture doesn't have a lot of details in it, that light can show up and it can screw up everything. So try to avoid it. You can focus with the projector lens itself. Okay, like, so this is the projector's lens. This is not the camera lens. Okay, try to find the right focus. Make sure it's focused. Okay. This is too much. Okay. You could probably do a better setup than the one I have here. This one is a bit hard. Okay, and just snap the image. The white borders on the top, they have to look as white as possible. I'll show you the degree of white they have to be. Okay, not like, they don't have to be really, really, really white. Yeah, that's about it. Just snap the images, make sure everything is sharp. As a sharpening reference, you can also look at the white things on top. Okay, the borders. The mechanism and the film camera would slide to the next, well, I don't know what they're called, to the next frame. Those can be a sharpening reference for you. Okay, and yeah, snap. I'll tell you about the aperture and shutter later on. Okay, that's about it. Snap. Alright, so I've selected the image to know how sharp it is, as I told you before. Use your reference, these edges, whatever they're called. Okay, let's zoom in and check it out. There. This is as sharp as I could get. I could have done better, but I just want to finish it. Let's fit the screen. This is what it's supposed to look like. Okay, this is the kind of white. I don't know what you can see on your screen because I modified my screen, the colors. So I don't know what you can see, but it's not like 100% white, but it's white enough. Okay. Well, I guess if you put it white, it could be okay. So what you do here is, like everybody else, you invert selection. Okay. So you're gonna get this bluish image. Okay. This is going to be white now. Okay. And you get like in an image, the overall color is bluish, greenish, whatever. The colors are imbalanced. So what you have to do is go to Image, Adjustments, and Color Balance. Cayenne is blue, so take this and drag it all the way to the red. Okay. Take the magenta all the way, take the yellow all the way, and you're just going to keep adjusting it the whole time. I don't have a certain number that I use. Okay, each image is different because when you're handling it in front of the light, it's going to be different. It's not always going to be the same. Okay, that's why I'm saying try to make a better setup for yourself. That is constant. Okay, that would be that way it would be safer and constant, of course. So yeah, just play around until you find the right color for you, and try to remember the lighting that day you took the picture. So right now I'm not looking at the cat because I see this cat in front of our house at the daytime, the nighttime, the early morning, the afternoon, so the color is not going to be exactly the same. But I know the color of this door, right? So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. I'm going to try to get as close as possible as that door. Okay, alright, there you go. Now just play here and there until you get it. Okay. Just play around until you find. Okay. Yeah. Now just be subtle with it. Don't go crazy with the colors. Okay. I mean, big giant effects are nice, but not all the time. Go back to shadows, try again. I mean, try to get the natural effect first. So you'd have that as a reference always. Yeah, I guess, yeah, right here is pretty okay. Go back to images, brightness and contrast. Now see, if you play with the contrast already really contrasted, you can't do much more than that, okay? A regular image would be around here. Alright, so that's pretty okay the way it is. Hold on. I'm just going to leave that. Let's go to levels. Play here a bit. See what you're going to get. There you go. Oh, okay, I like the darkness over here. Just make it a little bit brighter. Okay, so that's too much. That's a bit too much. Okay, there you go. I remember the cat looks like that. Actually, this way. But okay. All right. Okay. What I'm looking at is this part over here. I don't want it to be too blended. You know? Like, okay, see, this is the blend here is okay. Here's a bit gone, so I'll find the right balance. Okay, this looks pretty cool, but it's a bit too dark for my taste. So, oh, sorry. Okay, that's about good. Go back. Let's go to curves. Let's see what we can do here. We can get something cool. All right. No. Okay, this looks natural, right? Okay, this looks pretty natural to me. I'm gonna leave it here. Okay, see the blend over here? Is that the ear? Is that the edge of the door? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, that's for later processing. If you like the image, that's for later processing. This is just well, I guess I could call it a tutorial. Yeah. So that's about it. Let's try something else. Okay, let's go back to brightness and contrast here now. All right, no, that's good. Doesn't need any more adjustments. Okay. I think, yeah, that's it. Where is, okay, I'm going to get the history in here. Okay, so you can see what's going on. All right. Drag it down. So I didn't do anything. I didn't add any effects. I didn't do anything. I just inverted the selection, fixed the color balance, and fixed the contrast and the curves and levels. That's it. I didn't do any effect, nothing. This is totally as it is. So this is the original. This is the final. Okay. Original. After inversion. After the color balance. Now the colors are okay, but it's a bit dark. Brightened it up a bit. Fixed the contrast a bit. Brightened it up a bit. Did it do anything with the contrast? No. Maybe a bit. Okay. And that's it. Now, you can also do, you come to the layers, double click on it from the background, click OK. Now it's a layer. Now you can rotate and you can crop it if you want. Okay. You see this curve over here? I guess this means that the projector lens didn't really press it down well, but that's okay. It gives it a nice effect. Anyway, we're going to crop it now, so that's not going to matter. Crop tool. There you go. All right. I just crop it. There you go. That's your cat. Okay. Now without the black border, I mean your eyes will see a difference in the color. It's a bit bright now. Okay. You can adjust that, or you can leave it as it is, whatever. And in the end, it's all about your personal taste. Okay, that's pretty okay here. Darken up a bit. Okay. So it needs more work, but if you take a good shot of something, it's sharp. I mean, with the film camera, if you take a good shot of something and you take a good picture of it on the box and the light and the camera with the projector lens, and you do it in Photoshop, you fix it in Photoshop, invert it, and do this whole process that you just saw, the picture will be beautiful. So this doesn't look that bad. Anyway, so that's how you do it, and good luck and keep snapping.